wonderful new trading day. And I'm really happy to our morning briefing show to welcome you to this morning briefing show hosted by Admirals. My name is Markus, and I'm really happy to have you back here in the show to talk about trading ideas, to manage our running trades, to have special questions, and to get together, because to fight together in this very interesting area of trading, because, you know, trading is a special, challenging experience in our life. And I made the experience in the past to work together brings us closer to our goals. So I hope you had a lovely and relaxing weekend. So I'm almost fully recovered from my coronavirus. It's still in, but I'm almost back at 100%. Not exactly, but I guess 80%. I'm really back. So I hope you're doing good and you are prepared for this trading week and trading day. So let's say thank you to Admirals that we can do this every morning, Monday to Friday. This is Easter week here in Germany, so it's a short week. Friday markets are regularly closed, but we will have our webinar in the morning. If I'm well informed, next year we have a webinar on Friday, right? So, but maybe it could be a little bit more calm, especially in Germany, because we have vacation and holidays, and the kids have holidays too. So be prepared for this. Okay, we stream the show live on YouTube. At the same time, you can click the button in the right corner to subscribe the channel, to give us a like if you want, to leave a comment. And I want to say good morning, OLC Relaction, Thomas, Vladimir, Omar, wonderful good morning. And based on the announcement of last week, if you want that I analyze your trades to support you a little bit better, you have the chance after the show below this video on YouTube to give us your comments, like which currency or which product, long or short, which price, which strategy, and then I will grab it and I will talk about it in the next show. So I saw you get me some ideas on the video from Friday, and I have to work on it today, and I will talk about this trading, your trades you get me, or maybe today, tomorrow in the show, because today we have to prepare new trading ideas. So feel free and give us your charts and we will talk about it, because this is really important and could be really interesting that we have different perceptions about trading, and I can help you based on my strategy, trend following, that we can talk about trading, your trading ideas. It's completely anonymous, so don't hesitate. I don't blame you. I want to help you. So we analyze your trading ideas, we trade your charts and your trades. And if you can send me an email too with your charts if you want, but best idea, you can type text below this video on YouTube. Okay, so let me share my screen with you. And here we go. So Darshan, good morning. Igoris, Jens, Tina, Rainer, Petya, wonderful good morning. Janos, Peter, good morning. Lisa, and Hartmut and Kurt, wonderful good morning. So we are back. Admirals trade days, this volatility is back. Get up to 3,000 euro cash back trading with Admirals for MT405. So open a real account if you want, and then you have the chance to get money back from Admirals. So let's see the global market updates to be well informed. This is the best site to do this on admiralmarkets.com/analytics, and you will find the top news, and the team beyond is really inspired by you to get you and to bring you the best information ever. So Russia's Rusal disagrees with Rio Tinto aluminium refinery step in. Then correction to Intesa San Paulo article. So that's the important from Friday. And Indian central bank stands pat to support economy amid geopolitical. So what's the upcoming events for today? Monday, 11. It's UK. It's already over the monthly GDP estimates. Actually 1%. Forecast was 0.9. We have 1. And Mexico will come up at 1 o'clock. This is not really important for us. So what's the most important event this week? It will happen on Thursday, because on Thursday we expect the ECB interest rate announcement. So this could be really interesting this week. So be prepared on this. The best idea to never leave or to never miss any content is to follow our Telegram channel on Admirals. Admirals channel on Telegram, so that's the right order. So, and then you will be well informed here. If you're more a fan on Twitter, then you can follow Admirals Global on Twitter also, and my name is DayTrader70 there. And if you're now willing to go deeper in your own education, in your own pace, then you can grab your own trading with logic course, video course, of course, is online based, the world's first trading education based on pure logic. And indeed, we have 16 parts because I add updates on this for free of charge, by the way, and then you can go deeper in your own pace. Okay, let's see. And we start with our DAX 10 minutes. So as you see, we remained last week in the green zone. The price was not able to find more buyers to go up to the point of control. Point of control is actually 14,450 euros by one future contract. So you can see the whole last week, we remain in a green zone and we try to go up, but too much sellers at this price for the moment. So what's the trend? And as a trend follower, you have to draw the trend. So actually, you see the main trend, the green one, the big green one is still valid. That's the big green one. So there was no break here. That was just a fake. And we haven't a trend continuation yet on the upper side, which means we are still in a big time extended correction. So we tried with a secondary trend to go up, and the price came back. We failed, and then we have a new downtrend. And you see the best opportunity to open a downtrend was on Friday here. And now you see you could trail your stop loss to the last 0.3, and then you are out. So actually, we see a trend break of the corrective downtrend. It's just a corrective downtrend. It's a part of the main trend, which is facing upwards. So now we have a break of this downtrend, which means on the right side, there's just one move, and we need a correction and the next move. So actually, in a secondary trend, we are trendless, but not in a main trend. The main trend is still valid, and the main trend is 1, 2 in the third correction, still in the third correction, which is necessary to know that we don't miss it, because we can get in until up to the fourth trend arm. And if we keep in mind that the point of control is up, much more up, we should not miss the part when the price will go up. So maybe you can step in with a stop buy order on the way up, or maybe you wait until we see an underneath facing upwards trends, and then we can go in. So this is what I'm waiting for on the right side of the chart. That's just trend following, and you need a trend to go in. And the third trend, if you have such a big correction, it's always a good thing to wait if you have a second trend in the same direction, because then you have more buyers on your side. Okay, that's about DAX 10 minutes if you have time to trade DAX 10 minutes. This you can compare with all the other products. If you trade Euro USD in 10 minutes or Dow Jones, it's always the same. If you are a trend follower, then you have, of course, to wait until you have a trend. Without the trend, you know, the four capitals, NT, NT, no trend, no trade. That's what we have to do. So we have top instruments. We are trading with Admirals and we can step in. And this is first, we start with Dow Jones in the 4-hourly chart. This is my preferred time frame. I can afford to draw the trend properly and of course never miss a signal in a 4-hourly chart, most of the times, by the way. So what's the trend situation here? So first of all, we realize, okay, since almost 2 weeks, we're circling around the point of control, as I said. So, and now on the right side of the chart, that's still the trend, you know, 1, 2, and we are still in the third trend arm. So that's the point 3 and that's the point 2. And we are circling in this correction right now. On the right side of the chart, and of course, there is a new downtrend too. And this is also the third trend arm. And you see, to trade around the point of control, you see you cannot make money. It's so hard, yeah, and the price is fair valued. So the market says, we don't care, we are completely fair. Actually, we need any impact most of the times from outside, like top news or about the war in Russia, Ukraine, for example, that it will escalate or they will stop it right now. So we need any kind of news that more buyers or sellers come into the market, but you should be prepared on both sides because this is one of our guarantees we have as private traders. A trend must continue. That's the logic of trading based on movement and correction, you know, buyers and sellers, supply and demand. There must be a trend continuation and we can never know which one will continue. So you should be prepared on both sides, by the way. Let's go to DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart. And we have here similar situation, but not exactly the same because the point of control is up, 15,724 still. So do we have a trend? Yes, we have. One trend arm, second, third, and now in the fourth trend arm. And on the right side, the correction was running in its own trend. So you see, you can make money with the second trend arm. So second trend arm, best opportunity was right here, or maybe at the last point too. So then you are in profit right now if you trail your stop loss or if you take partial profits, something like this. And if you grab the second trend arm in the short, you see you're also in profit and you were able to trade a stop loss into profit. However, so you see the second trend arm is always the trend arm with the highest probability for a trend continuation. Even you don't know the result, the final result, it's up to you. If you trade the movement from the correction to the continuation, in, out, move away, kind of this, or you say, no, I'm a trend follower. Let's see how far the trend will go. So partial profits or trade a stop loss into profit and just let it go. It's just on you. It's not rules. We only have rules for the entry, but never for the trade management, because you don't know the future. You don't know where is the price in the next 5 seconds or 10 seconds or 1 minute. So I compare it, and my teacher gave me a special picture on my desk once a day. It's a couple of years ago. And there was a lovely picture, and it was in the jungle. And there was a kind of hanging bridge. And I came literally out of the jungle, the sun was shining. It's like, oh, my signal is there right now. But there was a big gap between the two borders on the other side. And there was a big hanging bridge. And it's really confusing because there are just lines on the right and the left side. But it was really, crazy because the bridge is moving. And I could not see the end. Because the end of this hanging bridge on the other side of the gap was in the fog. I couldn't see it. And he said, this is trade management. The signal is there. It's like you came out of the jungle, the sun is shining, and there is the gap, and that is the signal. But that's bridge. It's really confusing because it's moving about the wind and something like you cannot know the future, and you don't see the end of the bridge. You just know there must come an end, but you don't know. Now you have to go. So if you want to see where is the end, and if you want to reach the end of this hanging bridge in the jungle, you have to go. Even you don't know where is the end, you have to go. So, and this is a kind of trade management. There are no rules. You have to go, and you have to manage your trade. And this is just on you. There is a special kind of logic how you trade, how you manage your trade. But this is a deep part of the course, and this is not part of this webinar here. So let's see. Next one of our products is Euro USD. And in Euro USD, we have a downtrend. And the downtrend is this one. So move, correction, and move and correction. So you see we are again almost at the last of the point of low. Point of control is 113.20. So actually, I'm still waiting for a new uptrend here right now. Then let's say Bitcoin. Bitcoin is one of our running trades. Usually we are deep in profit. We trailed the stop loss. Tomorrow, this morning, I trailed the stop loss because there's a downtrend and they could see, okay, maybe kind of stabilizing here. So I trailed my stop loss here to get the money, because in the main trend, it's still 1, 2 in the third trend arm. And the third trend arm is just mine. Yeah, up to the fourth trend arm, it's allowed to, based on the statistic, to open the trade. So now I have a downtrend, so I trade my stop loss, because then if the price will get me out, then I can wait until I have a new uptrend, which is a part of the main facing upwards trends, and then I can open a new position. Then we have gold, of course, and there the downtrend is still facing, is still valid, and we are still in the second trend arm. So you see 1, 2, 3 shots in a row to speculate, to continue the trend to the lower side. It's my duty, and therefore it's so important that you calculate your money, that you are not emotionally in trading, that you just follow your rules. So now on the right side of the chart, it's still the second trend arm in the downtrend, but now we have a new uptrend. And here, that's the correction. So first I have a pending order on the way down in case that the price will go down. But now I see a correction here in this gold price. And now we have a new uptrend too. And this is the second trend arm. So we have to wait if we can open a trade to the upper side too, because it's the duty, it's the second trend arm. Gold, Bitcoin, Euro, yeah, that was the 5. So before we come to the running trades, and of course to some proposals for today and this week, I want to ask you the Monday question. And our Monday question is, what are your trading goals for this week? And please, in heaven's sake, take and set a goal for you, because without a goal, you will never reach something else in your life and in trading also. Yeah. So I will stick to the rules under all circumstances, which requires a lot of discipline. Or I want to learn how to be more attentive in my life. Thanks, Nastia. To more, but the other word, watchful, is more fits more in that was I meant in this. So more attentive, or you can say also watchful. There's a special word in watchfulness. Yeah, you have to be more sensitive with people around you, that you be kind all the time to people around you, as well more attentive, for example, that you never miss a signal. Yeah, but watchfulness is my lovely word. And yeah, what's your goals for this week? Sticking to the rules under those circumstances, or being more attentive about your trading ideas and about the people around you, because being kind all the way to people, because you know it comes back to you. So, and what do you want to have back? That people yelling at you, or that people blaming you, or that people are rude to you? What do you want to have back? Or do you like it when people are nice to you? Do you like when people are kind to you and they help you? What do you prefer? I guess you will have the last one. So then you have to plant it first, because this is the universal law that whatever you plant, it will come back to you. The only thing what you never will know is when. It's like the signal in our trades. You know it comes back, the signal will come, it must come, because it's based on rules, but you don't know when. And it's in life also the same. And I can promise you, if you live in this way, your life will explode on different stages, and it's really, really nice. It's really, really nice. Okay, so let's go to our running trades. Bitcoin we talked about. There's another one, it's Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. So we have two trends actually. The main trend is still facing upwards. The purple line means that's my soft stop, and we have a long position since a lot of weeks right now. So, but now the correction is running in its own trend, and it's the second trend arm, as you can see here on the right side of the chart. So I tried to go short because it's the second trend arm, and that's my duty. But I could see, we have more buyers. So I trailed my stop immediately, and I had a small loss. Yeah, and the main trend and the uptrend is still running, because I don't know which trend will continue finally. Even the long trend is still old, but I don't know. I don't interpret. I just follow my rules. Euro Japanese yen. Similar situation, but it's a long running trade, as you can see here. It's really, really long running trade here. This we can delete. And we went in here, partial profit, and now we trailed a stop loss. So, and the normal stop loss could be here at the last 0.3. Yeah, I trailed my stop loss. It's just in profit, and not exactly the last 0.3, because I know they test such price levels very often, like the 0.2 or the 0.3. So now I realize, okay, the correction now on the right side of the chart is running in its own trend. But you see, actually, there was no possibility to open the trade, not yet. And now you can see we have more buyers in euro, or people are selling Japanese yen more than any other currency. So British pound USD price is going down. And we had a long position, and the price went down. It was a loser, and that the second shot was also a loser. So therefore, I opened the trade to the short side at the 0.2 in the second trend arm. And actually, this price is running for the moment. So just let it go. And the stop loss is a little bit here at the last 0.3, or you can closer. And if the price is not working anymore because we are deep in the green zone, then you can trail the stop to the entry to avoid any more losses. Or you can trail with a smaller 0.3, and you say, I'm a trend follow. Let's see how far the trend will go. New Zealand Canadian dollar. We have two trades open. First, it's the main trend facing upwards. We are deep in profit, and that's the big correction here. It's because we have a big move, and it's always the same. If you have a big move, you can expect there will be a correction, time extended correction, and the price level is extended of the correction here right now. And now we have a second. We have a correction, and it's running in the trend. And I set a pending order here to open a short position as a kind of hedging position, but it didn't work for the moment. So I opened a second one, and this second one now is a little bit in profit too. So now we are circling again at the point of control. This green rectangle here is the point of control, and you see there is no trend continuation yet. We are circling around the point of control. Yeah, so what's to do? Yeah, I trailed the stop into profit to not making a loss. So I just wait. And finally, US dollar, Japanese yen. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 1,000 pips. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's more than people selling more Japanese yen than buying US dollar. Do you know why? I don't know. I don't care, because there is no column in the order book where people can type in the reason why they sell Japanese yen. We will find a lot of reasons, but you will never know which one is the one and only. So who cares? It's just more buyers than sellers, or maybe more sellers from Japanese yen than buyers. So the price is going up. Let's see if we see a next trend continuation, and maybe let's see if we get the 1,000 pips. Let's see. But this is trend following, and you need such trends to boost your account to the upper side. Okay. So I have 3 proposals for you. It's still New Zealand dollar, US dollar. There is a valid trend. The green rectangle is the point of control, but we are deep in the move. So we have to wait for a proper correction, at the best more than 38%. Then Australian dollar, Swiss franc. It's interesting because there is a new uptrend and we are deep in the correction. And here, sorry, here we are, there shows up actually a balance candle. So I set a pending order in case that the price will jump up and will continue this uptrend, then I want to be a part of it. So therefore I set a pending order on the way up. And finally, British pound, Swiss franc. It's also, here is a better situation. We are deep in the green zone. The price is really, really cheap. The point of control is up at 126.86. So we have a lot of space to go up. So now we have a valid trend. We are in the correction. There is showing up actually a balance candle. And after this balance candle, maybe we can set a pending order in case that the trend will continue to the upper side. Yeah, and finally, of course, we have one share running, and this is a trend. And yeah, it's still uptrend, you know, in daily chart, it's still the uptrend. And it was 1 and 2, and there was the entry. Actually, no trend continuation. It's just a fake here. Yeah, we are still in the second trend arm, and the stop loss could be placed here or maybe at the last 0.3. It's just up to you. If you want to speculate on a trend following system, then it should be at the last proper 0.3. You calculate your money properly, and then you can still waiting. So yeah, on Friday, the price went down, but we are still in a correction, still second trend arm. And I have it on my watch list. If there will occur a balance candle here again, then I will be a part of it, because the probability for a trend continuation is more likely than a trend break. Okay, so let's see your question. Do we have a buy signal on British pound, Australian dollar as per the weekly chart? British pound, Australian dollar in weekly chart. Let's see. A buy signal? No. No. So first, it's a downtrend. So why should there be a buy signal? No, I'm not on your side. US dollar made a new high of Euro Canadian dollar 4 hourly chart. Let's see, Euro Canadian dollar. Okay. Let's see. Wow. Oh, come on. Sorry. Let's do it here. So on the right side, it's just this. There is no valid trend. The main trend is, yes, facing downwards. It's the second trend arm down. Yeah. Second trend arm down, uptrend not valid. Euro British pounds. Euro British pound. So, okay, similar situation. That's down. Still, there's no trend. Yeah, there was a trend continuation, sorry. 1, 2, and 3. And maybe they're working on a break, but there is no uptrend here right now. It's just a downtrend, and actually we are working at the 0.3 at the break. So Nasdaq 1 hourly chart, last one in hourly chart. Yeah, still trend continuation. I guess it's like the same last Friday. Nothing changed. 1, 2, 3, and now 4. Fourth trend arm. Yeah, as I said, entry, perfect entry, second trend arm, trend continuation. Yeah. As you see, trend continuation is always more likely than a trend break. That's really, really cool. So my question for you today was, what are your trading goals for this week? We have 72%. I will stick to the rules under all circumstances. And I want to learn how to be more attentive in my life. So 28%. I wish you good luck and a strong why to reach your goals this week, because I want to ask you on Friday and make a note today. What do you need to reach your goals? I can just recommend a strong why. So think about this part. I wish you a lovely day, and I hope we'll see each other tomorrow again. Have courage and be kind, and may the force of the rules be with you.